still don't understand how anybody has the right. I mean, it's like capital punishment. You don't get to decide when someone lives or dies. I mean, what if it was their little brother?
I know, Si.
Do you reckon my mum stands a chance?
What, of winning an appeal? Yeah, of course she does.
Steve must have lost his mind.
She'd fight to the death for the pair of you. They don't come much tougher, or more persuasive, especially when she knows she's in the right.
No, she is in the right. It's an open and shut case.
We shouldn't get our hopes up.
You
we
are.
don't need negativity. Let's not start thinking like that, please.
Well, I just mean, even if the appeal is successful and Leanne wins, he's very sick, okay? It's important to remember that.
Yeah, we know he's sick.
It's all right, Si.
Look, I know he's probably gonna die, but I just don't want someone in a courtroom deciding when.
Hey, so we're all booked in. All right, can you just ping us the details? Cheers, everybody. Chariot Square. It's a conference tomorrow.
Well, I'll leave the car. Parking's a rip-off.
Okay, listen, Si, I didn't mean to upset you.
Look, I'm gonna go to the hospital.
Oh, I'll take you.
Oh, it's all right. There's a bus in a couple of minutes.
You sure?
Si,
Look, it's not your fault.
I'm sorry, though.
It's okay. I just didn't need to hear it.
I know you didn't.
What time are you going in?
I think we're going to wait for the traffic to die down first.
Well, I think you're doing the right thing. And deep down, I'm sure she does too.
You've seen my wallet?
Oh, yeah, it's on the bedside table.
Is she furious?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
It isn't a competition.
I know. I mean, they're both losing him. Steve is the only one being sensible. Everything else, it's unnecessary. Stressful enough as it is.
Am I all right to come with you?
I think we need to let her cool off. I've got a feeling things are going to be a bit tense today.
I don't know why you've got the hump.
I haven't got the hump.
I was just trying to keep the kids' spirits up, that's all. It's a completely hopeless situation, Carla. I know. Nobody's denying that.
Well, you seem to be denying it.
Love, what was I supposed to say to him?
Leanne can't just make him better, you know, no matter how tough she is. I mean, why fill the boy's head with false hope?
All I said was she'd fight it till the bitter end, that's all.
You just can't face facts as per usual.
OK, what other facts should I be facing?
Oh, do I need to spell it out?
Yes.
Us, Peter.
Us? Do you believe it or not, I've got other things on my mind at the moment, like steering my son through his brother's death.
Oh, please, you've only taken an interest in this yesterday. I've seen you do more parenting this morning than I've seen you do in years.
Are you jealous of Leanne?
What?
Because of what I said?
I'm jealous. No,
Well,
I'm not.
it sounds to me like you are.
Okay, look, Peter. Leanne's a rock, all right? Nobody's disputing that, but she can't turn water into wine, nor can she save Oliver's life.
With all due respect, you wouldn't understand.
Sorry, I wouldn't understand what?
You wouldn't understand what it's like. OK, sorry, look, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. That was an insensitive thing to say. You've been a wonderful stepmom to Si. Everybody knows that. I'm developing this knack of saying the wrong thing.
What was the right thing to say?
Well, I shouldn't have said anything. I should have just kept it to myself.
So whether you said it or not, you still believe it?
No. Well... No, actually, I do think it's different. Before I had a kid...
Please, stop talking.
At least she got to live till she was 26.
25.
And she got to have some fun. She got to be a grown-up. She got to go to parties and enjoy herself. She got to fall in love.
And what's your point?
Well, he's not going to get to do any of that, is he? He's not even going to go to school.
Well, they should be ashamed of themselves.
You should.
The judge.
It might be upsetting for the parents, but how else is it going to resolve itself? The judiciary is one of the major cornerstones of our society. No, don't be like that. As long as the courts remain independent, we've still got a fighting chance of this country not going completely to the dogs.
And that was a party political broadcast on behalf of the Grimshaws.
What do you lot know?
Your mum's here.
What does she want?
Maybe you forgot your dinner money.
Hiya. Do you mind not disturbing me at work? It's embarrassing.
Oh, he's settled in lovely, Mrs. Grimshaw. But this morning he did refuse to drink his milk.
It's you I'm after. It's been a delivery.
Is it my product?
I can't move in my living room. There are boxes stuck to the ceiling.
Oh, I'll come home on my lunch hour. It'll be reet.
You heard about Oliver?
Try not to think about it.
Well, your son thinks they made the right call.
I didn't say that. I said the courts are crucial to the smooth running of a decent, civilised society.
Where did you get in?
Alternatives, chaos, vigilantism, and people doing anything they please.
That's rich coming from you.
I'm complex.
Can we talk about something else?
I'd be interested to hear Kirk's thoughts.
Idea for a podcast. Kirk's thoughts.
Lunchtime.
See you later.
Bye.
Good morning, Mrs. Sutherland. Oh, I like your lip gloss.
Oh, thank you.
Do you wear it every day?
Most days. Why?
I take it your product's coming all then.
My mum just called.
Well, at least I'm not the only one.
Maybe you're looking for a change?
I'm open to suggestions.
And boom, he's in.
What time's Imran coming over?
He said he'd text. They're both coming.
Morning.
Morning.
You on your own?
Tracy's parked the car. Who is he?
Okay, I think.
Alive. That's how he is.
I'll go and say hello to him.
Why bother if he can't hear you? In fact, why visit at all if he's so oblivious and you've given up? Right, there we are.
Do you want me to stay with you?
No, it's all right. I can manage on my own.
I reckon you'll be all right from here, then?
I think I'll manage. Thanks for walking me, though.
Anytime.
Here he is. Like Starsky and Hutch, all rolled into one.
Hey, there's nothing to me.
I didn't mean it like that. It was more a comment on your heroism than your...
Oh, wait. Where's my phone?
Oh, you must have left it at mine.
It's under the pillow.
It's all right. I can bring it with me later.
Could he get any more perfect?
I know.
Listen, that business the other night...
Honestly, you have thanked me enough.
Yeah, it's made me realise I could up my security across the board.
Oh, right, well, we're running an initiative at the moment, going around local businesses and offering them free advice. So if you like, I can call back in later. Obviously, when I'm on duty.
He just got more perfect. Lucky you. Remember Top Cat, the cartoon?
I've heard of it.
Officer Dibble. You remind me of him. He was very thorough. He had a heart of gold.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Thanks.
See you this afternoon.
Right, I better get started.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Oh. I thought you were going into work.
No, not yet.
Is it because of me?
Partly. Partly because I get more work done without Sarah bleating in my ear.
Right. So we're okay then?
What?
I mean, have you calmed down? Are we patched up? Is it okay? What?
Have I calmed down? Like that's all there was to it? Shall I remind you why I don't have my own child, Peter? Because I miscarried ours. Do you want to know why I miscarried? Because I had some very bad news.
I knew this was coming. Okay, come on. Come on, if it's going to make you feel better.
If it will make me feel better.
You know what I mean.
No, I'm not entirely sure that I do.
You never miss an opportunity to rip into me, so...
I miscarried because of Tina McIntyre.
And I've said I'm sorry 1,000 times.
23-year-old barmaid that you were planning to run away with
She
while I was
led
carrying
me
your
on,
child.
and you know it.
Oh, my goodness. My apologies. I'm sorry. I forgot you were powerless.
And if it was so unforgivable, how comes you wanted to get back together with me? Ha!
Ha! So, in other words, you don't think I've got the right to mention it?
I didn't say that.
I didn't realise it was a condition of us getting back together that I could never mention the child that we lost or the barmaid that you were knocking off behind my back.
Okay, I'm going to go to work.
You know your problem, Peter. You've always got some other woman at the forefront of your mind. You know, back then it was Tina, then it was Abby.
This is unfair.
I remember once upon a time it was me. It was me!
I can't tell him how to feel. I only know how I feel, and I feel that giving up is totally out of the question. And if we stand less chance of winning an appeal without him, then so be it. It won't be the first time the odds have been stacked against me.
And he's categorically said that he won't support an appeal.
Yeah. He thinks we're being cruel. He thinks that Oliver can't hear us. I think that he's just given up. When he boils down to it, he can't take it anymore. Well, I can. I've said to him, Steve, this isn't about you. It's not about me. It's about him.
As long as he doesn't oppose the appeal, it shouldn't have much bearing.
No, but the fact remains.
What fact remains?
Well, if the judge knows that one of the parents isn't in support, then that's not going to help us.
Right, say no more. I'll convince him.
We can talk to Steve.
Thanks, but if I can't convince him, nobody can.
I'm not even wearing lip gloss.
You know?
No! You've woken two of them up now.
Yeah, well, you look absolutely fabulous considering.
You should be selling ice creams down the Odeon with that thing.
4 kids, am I right?
5, including bugalugs, and some of them want feeding, yeah?
Okay, what time did you wake up this morning?
Oh, stupid o'clock.
Yeah, no, I actually heard you. Were you swearing?
I can never.
Gemma, okay, talk to me. Where does it show up the most? Okay, what we saying around her eyes? Because I know for me, when I'm tired, it's the eyes that
Listen,
go
right, Michael, I can see that you're trying really hard with
It's
all
a
this,
dummy
yeah?
run. I'm just...
Well, I'm not going to buy now.
Yeah, well, I'll call back. When's more convenient?
Well, April 2039.
Hey.
Laters.
You're not tempted?
No, I've just had the bank on the phone and maxed out on my overdraft. The gas bill's about to go out. Joseph's decided he wants a new tracksuit, and I've got nothing in the fridge.
I might have some of Todd and Jason's old clobber in the loft.
It can't be any old tracksuit. He showed me the one he wants.
How old is he? He should wear what he's given.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I'll have a rummage.
Thanks. Eileen, do I look tired round the eyes?
Yeah, I'll be away now.
You've reached Howard. Please leave a message after the tone.
So that's basically that. As long as you don't actively oppose an appeal, we can go ahead. But without your support, he doesn't stand a chance.
Don't say it like that.
Well, how else do you want me to say it?
He doesn't stand a chance either way.
Listen, I don't think this is helping. You're right. And from now on, I don't think we should say anything while we're in his room. Especially if you're so sure that he can hear us.
He can't hear us. And even if he could, he wouldn't understand.
No, Tracy's right, though. I mean, he might be able to feel the tension in there.
Well, I hope to God he can't understand. Because what 3-year-old wants to hear that his dad's given up on him? You know, I'm scared to leave you in the same room as him.
Leanne, that is enough.
Well, it's true. Please. Please, Steve, it's too soon. Please reconsider for me.
Look, I won't oppose the appeal. But I can't support it either. I've made up my mind. Now is not the time to be going back and forth.
Going back and forth? Back and forth? This is his life.
I think you're making the wrong decision. Look, I know you're emotional.
Emotional?
It's impossible not to be emotional. I'm trying to stand back here.
Oh, well, good for you. I'm glad you can stand back because I can't. I'm not a judge. I'm not a doctor. I am a mother. And if that makes me emotional, then yes, I am.
Uh-oh, should I cross the road?
Who is it you're sniffing after today? Kathy, is it?
I was buying stamps, actually. Used to be Leanne's job.
Really? Writing Alina a love letter?
You sound jealous.
Listen, 6 billion women on the planet there is, and you have to go chasing after the one that works 5 yards away from Sarah.
You've told me off for that already. You disapprove, I get it. Not that you would dream of such behaviour.
I just don't like to see a business being jeopardised by some Scottish playboy.
Sarah was doing the yelling, not me.
You're a walking disaster, Adam. You stress people out, me included. It's like you sprinkle chaos everywhere you go.
I can't help that.
Oh, the ego on you.
Who they choose to fancy is not your business. Or maybe I was a bit more on the money when I said you were jealous.
What would your uncle say if he heard you speak like that?
I'm winding you up.
I know you are.
By the way, there's 8 billion people on the planet, so roughly 4 billion women.
Okay, that's still plenty to choose from.
Yeah, and I fully intend to look further afield from that one. Don't you worry.
Good. I'm serious. How do you think she felt? Have some class.
All right, Auntie Carla.
But just remember, people have feelings, even women.
Where am I going to sleep tonight?
Oh, all right, Todd. I'll move it into my room once I've unpacked everything.
Is this concealer?
Yes, and can you just leave everything where it is, please?
Michael's been going door to door.
I know he has.
Lapping it up on Tile Street.
Were they?
Well, so Gemma says. Oh, this smells cheap.
Looks cheap.
I mean, compared to the stuff that you put on gorgeous children. And have you bought all this up front? I mean, well, I'm still waiting for my rent.
I've put it on my credit card and you'll get your rent as soon as I'm up and running. First of all, I need to get Dylan's next phone.
Pay as you go.
Thank you. Can you just not be negative? I'm excited about this. This is my route out.
Out of where? Here?
No, from out of over there, from all the trudgery. I mean, I don't even have a pension plan.
I bet you 500 quid you're still stitching bras this time next year.
Oh, nobody has any faith in me.
He's not selling makeup, he's peddling dreams.
I've told him it's been going on for years. It's called pyramid selling.
Oh, it is not pyramid selling, Eileen, for the 100th time.
Well, if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is.
Anyway, can I please throw a party?
When?
Tonight, a makeup party.
Here?
Is that okay?
No, it's not. Turning my front room into a petri dish. And anyway, Mary's still mooning.
Oh, now there's an image.
Georgie boy.
Georgie boy.
I thought she dumped him.
She has.
Not had a sniff in years, and then how long did that last?
Non-simpatico, quote unquote. Anyway, he didn't believe in UFOs and she didn't trust him.
Well, you know what her trouble was. She spent too much time watching that with you. That was the problem.
He's right. George couldn't compete. You're a comfy pair of slippers.
Every girl's dream.
Don't knock it. At least you've got somebody that's interested in you.
So you can invite to this party, then?
Start small, grow it big. Just a few of the neighbours.
Ken.
I hope it takes off for you, love.
She hopes you take off.
Something good needs to happen in my life. I need Dylan to be able to say, my dad is a success. And maybe this won't be it. Maybe it won't. But you know what? I'll never know unless I try.
Never mind that. You're not moving forward, and at least it's legal.
Maybe I'll ask Alia, see if there's space at speed dial.
You need a bit up here to make it in that game. It doesn't happen by sheer force of will.
How would you know?
He's a dreamer.
We're all dreamers.
I'll graft, that's how, and I'll make it a success. Just you watch.
Hi. I brought you your phone.
Oh, thanks.
My mum put it on silent. She said your ringtone was driving her crackers.
Ah, Officer Dibble. Thanks for coming back. Right, where do we start?
Well, I'll check your alarm system, your locks, and your CCTV.
CCTV's rubbish. Only works half the time. When it does, it's too grainy. It's like watching an old Super 8.
So, let's start there.
Excuse me a moment. Ray Crosby.
Maybe I'll have a coffee whilst I wait.
Why don't you wait in the office? Seeing a copper hanging around don't really give the right impression.
You'll find it comforting.
Follow me.
She can't bully me into it. I just don't think it's fair on him.
It's an impossible situation.
We should be treasuring every moment we got with him, not scrapping over him. Is it really going to affect her appeal?
Look, who can say? All you can do is what you think's right for your son. And if you both feel differently, that doesn't mean that one of you's right and the other's wrong.
I don't want to think that I've jumped ship. I don't want the judge thinking that she's some kind of mad woman ranting and raving on her own.
The judge won't think that.
Well, we'll have a result soon enough, I expect.
Depends on the outcome. If it doesn't go your way, or Leanne's way, that is, and she decides to keep fighting, well, it could go on and on. All the way up to the Supreme Court, or the European Court of Human Rights.
And all the time he's just going to be lying there.
The counter-arguments will be the same as before. His chance of recovery versus letting him pass away with dignity.
It's her right to push on. It's your right to stop. Legally, both positions are valid.
If there was any realistic way that he could get better or even just be responsive, then I would back her all the way. You know that, don't you?
Of course.
I'm not letting him down. I'm letting him go.
All right, Snoop Dogg.
Mate, you free? Can I get a cab?
Yeah, I am free, mate, but unfortunately, I know it's daft, but you've got to call that number. Sorry.
Yeah, I ain't got a phone.
You what?
I haven't got a phone.
Right, well, I can't help you then.
Let me borrow yours.
No, I don't think so, mate, not today.
Why not?
Or yesterday. Or tomorrow, no.
Just give me the phone, yeah? You want some?
Really, mate? I mean, are people still saying that? Try it. Come on.
Coronation Street continues in half an hour.